Prostate health is a topic that often doesn't get enough attention until issues arise. Many men assume that frequent nighttime bathroom trips, a feeling of incomplete emptying, or changes in urinary flow are just part of aging. But there's much you can do through lifestyle choices to support your prostate. While conventional advice often focuses on adding specific foods or supplements to your diet, like tomatoes, pumpkin seeds, or green tea, it's equally important to look at what you might want to moderate or approach mindfully. Everyday dietary habits and commonly consumed foods can play a subtle role in overall prostate comfort, and understanding this can help you make informed choices that support your well-being. Rethinking dairy in your diet. Dairy is a staple in many diets and has long been promoted for its role in bone health and protein content. Milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream are widely enjoyed, and for many, they are daily staples. That said, some men notice that reducing or moderating dairy can coincide with improvements in digestion or overall comfort. As people age, lactose intolerance can develop, which may cause minor digestive discomfort or bloating even without severe symptoms. Many men also notice that when they consciously reduce or eliminate dairy for a period, they feel lighter, experience fewer digestive fluctuations, and may even enjoy more variety by exploring plant-based alternatives. Leafy greens like kale, collard greens, and bok choy, along with nuts, seeds, fortified plant-based milks, and small fish with bones, provide excellent sources of calcium and other nutrients. These alternatives offer the same nutritional benefits while expanding culinary possibilities, from smoothies and grain bowls to plant-based cheese options and nut-based yogurt, which are enjoyable and satisfying. Experimenting with dairy alternatives can also introduce new flavors and textures into your meals, making your diet both health-conscious and interesting. How sugar fits into a healthy lifestyle. Added sugar is common in modern diets, and most people consume more than they realize through beverages, snacks, and processed foods. While sugar itself isn't inherently bad, a diet high in added sugar can contribute to energy spikes followed by dips, which may impact daily well-being. Choosing to moderate or reduce added sugars allows your body to maintain steadier energy levels and can help you better appreciate the natural sweetness in fruits, vegetables, and whole foods. Small changes, like swapping sweetened beverages for sparkling water with lemon, replacing granola bars with whole fruit and nuts, or selecting dark chocolate over highly processed candy, can make a noticeable difference in your daily routine. Many men find that reducing added sugars not only helps with energy, but also encourages a broader variety of foods, such as berries, apples, citrus fruits, and naturally sweet vegetables like carrots and sweet potatoes. These foods provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants alongside their natural sweetness, which can enhance overall nutrition and enjoyment. The approach isn't about complete avoidance or perfection. It's about conscious choices that feel sustainable and satisfying, fostering long-term habits that support general comfort and health. The role of cooking oils and fats. Oils and fats are essential to cooking and nutrition, but not all fats are created equal. Processed vegetable oils, like soybean, corn, and canola oil, are prevalent in restaurant dishes, baked goods, and packaged foods. While these oils are safe in moderation, many people enjoy exploring alternatives that align with both flavor and nutrition. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil are excellent options for cooking, salad dressings, and finishing dishes. Butter and ghee, especially when used mindfully, also add richness and taste to meals. Choosing these oils can subtly shift your dietary fat intake toward a balance that is satisfying and versatile. When cooking at home, you gain full control over flavors and ingredients, which allows for creativity in meal preparation. Making simple vinaigrettes with olive oil and vinegar, roasting vegetables in avocado oil, or pan-searing proteins with a combination of healthy fats can transform everyday meals into enjoyable, nourishing experiences. Exploring different oils also opens up opportunities to experiment with international cuisines that traditionally use olive oil, sesame oil, or nut oils, adding variety and excitement to your cooking routine. Practical steps for everyday eating. Making changes to support overall wellness doesn't need to be complicated. Start by assessing your kitchen and pantry. Take note of what you use most, and think about small substitutions that make meals more wholesome without compromising flavor. Planning meals ahead, keeping healthy snacks on hand, and preparing simple dishes at home can reduce reliance on packaged or restaurant foods. When eating out, asking about preparation methods or requesting minimal oil and simple ingredients gives you greater control without making the experience stressful. Tracking personal experiences, like noting energy levels, digestion, or sleep patterns, can provide feedback that helps you refine your approach and recognize patterns that work best for you. The key is consistency, not perfection. Small, sustainable adjustments can yield meaningful improvements over time, helping you feel more in control of your wellness. Understanding habit and taste preferences. Changing dietary habits involves more than just choosing different foods. It's also about retraining your palate and habits. Many cravings, whether for sweetness, dairy, or rich flavors, have physiological and psychological components. Cheese, for example, contains compounds that give it a unique flavor and mouthfeel, which can be satisfying and habit-forming. Sugar triggers pleasure centers in the brain, which is why moderation is often easier than abrupt elimination. Over time, however, many people find that reducing reliance on these foods recalibrates taste preferences. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and minimally processed foods start to taste sweeter, richer, and more satisfying. Cooking and experimenting with herbs, spices, citrus, and vinegars can further enhance flavor without relying on highly processed ingredients, making meals enjoyable while supporting long-term healthy habits. Creating a sustainable eating routine. Sustainability in diet is about finding a rhythm that feels natural and enjoyable, rather than restrictive. Preparing meals at home allows you to select fresh, whole ingredients while minimizing hidden additives. Incorporating protein sources like wild-caught fish, lean meats, legumes, and tofu ensures a balanced diet alongside vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Rotating oils for different cooking purposes adds variety and culinary interest. Meal prep techniques, such as chopping vegetables in advance, marinating proteins, and freezing portions for later, can make healthy choices convenient even on busy days. Keeping nutrient-rich snacks like nuts, seeds, fruit, or yogurt alternatives available helps reduce the temptation to grab highly processed items. Over time, these habits blend seamlessly into your lifestyle, creating a foundation for overall well-being without requiring constant effort or attention. Benefits beyond prostate support. Focusing on dietary balance, reducing excess sugars, exploring healthy fat alternatives, and incorporating diverse whole foods doesn't just affect one aspect of health, it benefits the whole body. Many people report improved energy levels, more stable moods, better digestion, and clearer thinking. Joint comfort, cardiovascular markers, and weight management can also improve gradually with consistent dietary choices. By paying attention to food quality and balance, you provide your body with a broad spectrum of nutrients that support cellular health, hormone regulation, and long-term vitality. These benefits reinforce one another, creating a positive feedback loop. As you feel better physically, you're more motivated to maintain healthy routines, try new foods, and explore active hobbies, further enhancing overall quality of life. Experimentation and personalization. No two people respond exactly the same way to dietary changes, and understanding that variability is essential for creating a sustainable and enjoyable eating pattern. Each person's digestion, metabolism, activity level, taste preferences, and even lifestyle habits shape how foods affect their overall comfort and energy. Because of this, the process of adjusting your diet is best approached as an experiment, one that is attentive, flexible, and guided by observation. Start by making small adjustments rather than overhauling everything at once. For example, you might try swapping out one high-sugar snack a day for a piece of fruit, or replacing one cooking oil with olive oil in a familiar recipe. Pay close attention to how your body responds. Notice changes in energy, digestive comfort, and general well-being over the course of a few days or weeks. Portion sizes are another important aspect to experiment with. Some people feel best with smaller, more frequent meals, while others thrive on fewer, more substantial meals. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and the only way to know what works is to observe and adjust. Keeping a food diary can be immensely helpful in this process. Writing down what you eat, when you eat, and how you feel afterward creates a tangible record of your patterns, making it easier to identify which foods support your energy, mood, and comfort, and which might leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, or otherwise less than optimal. Over time, you may notice subtle patterns that aren't immediately obvious, like a particular type of snack causing a dip in energy, or a certain vegetable boosting alertness or digestion. Some men find that a small amount of dairy on occasion is perfectly tolerable, while others notice that even a little triggers bloating or digestive discomfort. Similarly, some people find natural sweetness from fruits satisfying, while others feel they need to gradually reduce added sugars to recalibrate their taste preferences. The key is paying attention to these signals without judgment and adjusting your choices accordingly. Experimentation isn't about perfection. It's about learning, observing, and finding a rhythm that suits your unique needs and preferences. By treating dietary changes as a personalized experiment, you create a sense of curiosity and empowerment rather than stress or restriction. Meal planning and creativity. Integrating healthier habits into daily life doesn't mean giving up enjoyable meals. It opens doors to creativity and exploration in the kitchen. Once you understand the foods that make you feel good, you can start experimenting with plant-forward meals, different cooking techniques, and diverse ingredients. Herbs and spices are incredibly versatile tools that can transform even the simplest vegetables or proteins into dishes bursting with flavor. Roasting, steaming, sautéing, or grilling with healthy oils like olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil enhances taste while keeping meals nutrient-rich. Simple swaps, such as using avocado or nut-based spreads instead of butter or cream-based sauces, or blending roasted vegetables into sauces and soups, can change textures, flavors, and overall satisfaction, making healthy eating feel indulgent rather than restrictive. Experimenting with new ingredients broadens both your nutritional intake and culinary repertoire. Ancient grains like farro, quinoa, and barley, legumes such as lentils and chickpeas, and leafy greens including kale, collards, and arugula, all add variety, texture, and essential nutrients. Cooking these ingredients in different ways, roasted, lightly steamed, or tossed into salads and bowls, keeps meals exciting and prevents dietary monotony. Preparing components in advance, like cooking a batch of grains, roasting vegetables, or marinating proteins, also makes weeknight meals more approachable and reduces reliance on processed foods. By creating versatile ingredients that can be mixed and matched throughout the week, you save time while still enjoying flavorful, nutrient-dense meals. Over time, these cooking habits become second nature, making the kitchen a space of creativity, nourishment, and enjoyment rather than stress or obligation. Navigating social settings. Social situations often challenge our best intentions. But with a mindful approach, you can maintain balance without feeling restricted. Events, dinners, and gatherings don't have to derail your efforts. They can be opportunities to practice flexibility and moderation. One strategy is to eat a balanced meal beforehand so you aren't overly hungry when you arrive, which helps you make thoughtful choices without feeling deprived. Bringing a favorite snack or offering to contribute a dish that aligns with your dietary goals can also be helpful. Asking for simple preparations at restaurants, such as grilled proteins, steamed vegetables, or dressing on the side, is a practical approach that maintains both enjoyment and control over ingredients. Flexibility is key. Instead of viewing social occasions as moments of failure, consider them opportunities to practice balanced choices, observe how different foods affect your body, and enjoy company without stress. Over time, these strategies help maintain consistency in your dietary habits without the pressure of perfection. This approach also cultivates a positive relationship with food and social life, allowing you to enjoy events fully while still prioritizing wellness. By embracing moderation, communication, and planning, you create a sustainable framework that accommodates social experiences as part of a balanced lifestyle rather than obstacles to healthy living. Building awareness and mindful eating. Mindful eating is a practice that can transform your relationship with food, improving digestion, satisfaction, and awareness of hunger cues. Slowing down during meals and truly noticing flavors, textures, and aromas can increase the enjoyment of even the simplest foods. Paying attention to how your body feels during and after eating can help you understand which foods energize you, which provide comfort, and which may leave you feeling less satisfied. Mindful eating also encourages moderation, helping to prevent overeating and supporting better portion control naturally. This practice extends beyond individual meals. Observing patterns in your daily diet can reveal connections between food, energy levels, mood, and comfort. Over time, you'll become more attuned to what nourishes your body and what might be best consumed less frequently. Mindful eating also promotes a healthier attitude toward food, moving away from restriction, guilt, or stress, and toward enjoyment, nourishment, and self-awareness. With consistent practice, mindful eating becomes intuitive, helping you make choices that align with your health goals while still allowing for flexibility and enjoyment. Long-term perspective. Adopting a long-term perspective is essential for creating sustainable dietary habits. The goal isn't perfection or quick fixes, but rather consistent practices that support overall well-being over time. Gradual adjustments, experimentation, and openness to new foods or cooking techniques are more effective than drastic, short-lived diets. Emphasizing whole foods, reducing highly processed items, moderating added sugars, and choosing healthy cooking oils creates a flexible framework that can adapt to your lifestyle and preferences. Focusing on nourishing foods rather than avoiding certain items out of fear fosters confidence and enjoyment. By prioritizing the quality of your meals, you're more likely to maintain these habits long-term, creating a sense of control and empowerment. This mindset encourages exploration, experimentation, and appreciation of foods in their natural, wholesome forms, fostering lifelong habits that enhance energy, comfort, and overall health. Over time, these habits blend seamlessly into your routine, supporting wellness in a sustainable, enjoyable, and adaptable way. Conclusion: empowering choices every day. Taking charge of your dietary choices empowers you to influence energy, comfort, and overall vitality. Every meal provides an opportunity to make mindful, informed decisions, whether by incorporating leafy greens, experimenting with new recipes, moderating added sugars, or choosing healthier cooking oils. Small, consistent choices add up, creating meaningful improvements in well-being while keeping meals enjoyable and satisfying. Knowledge, mindful decision-making, and personal experimentation are central to this approach, providing a sense of control and confidence rather than restriction. Understanding your body's responses, experimenting with new ingredients and cooking methods, and observing patterns over time allow you to create a personalized approach that works for your lifestyle. By integrating these practices into daily life, you build a foundation for sustainable, long-term wellness that is enjoyable, flexible, and empowering. The journey is personal and iterative, blending creativity, self-awareness, and practical strategies, and ultimately helping you cultivate habits that support energy, comfort, and overall vitality while making mealtime an experience of nourishment and enjoyment.